That's what's scary is that people are buying all that stuff.
Buying all what stuff?
The whole gun control propaganda, it's so obvious. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
What do you think the gun control propaganda is?
It's really simple, man. It's like they've been you have to disarm the population, and that's what they're doing, inch by inch, trying to disarm it. They used to say, "Oh no, we just want some restrictions and some background checks." Now they're just saying it.
Some people are saying revoke the Second Amendment.
Yeah, they're tearing the Constitution. They're tearing the Constitution. Those four kids. Those 4 kids. There's a Constitution.
No, they weren't. That's not true.
No,
that's Photoshopped. No,
it is. Okay.
Yeah, there's the original image that girl was tearing. It was like a target. She was saying we're not a target, and someone replaced that image with the Constitution.
Okay, but they're essentially doing the same thing.
Yeah, no, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Look, first of all, they're 17. They were at a school that got shot up. Their friends died. I get it from their point of view. If I was 17, I would think, and also they got cameras in their face, and everybody's paying attention to them, and the New York Times is interviewing them, the Washington Post, everyone's calling them up. If I was them, I'd probably be doing the same thing. You would probably too. If you were in high school with those kids and all that shit went down, I don't blame them by any stretch of the imagination. I don't even blame people that are trying to revoke the Second Amendment. The thing that infuriates me the most is that all people want to look at is the guns. That's all they want to look at. You need to look at the mental health of individuals that are willing to fucking shoot up a group of kids. Like, why? Why the fuck would someone do that? Psychiatric medications are a big one that if you bring up, people roll their eyes like, oh, this again. There are massive changes to the fucking chemical composition of your brain when you take these things. Yeah. What you're capable of doing, what bothers you, what freaks you out, what you don't give a shit about. When you got all these people that are on SSRIs and antidepressants and anti-anxiety medication and over and over and over again, when they test these shooters, they all test positive for something. The pharmaceutical companies do not want to fucking hear about this. They don't want to talk about this. Phil Hartman, my friend who got shot by his wife, she was on Zoloft. They got a settlement from Zoloft. The family got a settlement from Zoloft after she fucking shot him in the head while he was sleeping. Yeah. There's a lot going on. It's not just guns. Yeah. It is crazy that fucked up kid could get guns. It is crazy. It's crazy that the FBI went to his house 2 years before, but what can you do? Did you hear about that kid that they just stopped in China, the Chinese immigrant kid they're sending back? His roommates in college were saying this fucking guy's stockpiling guns. The cops went to visit him. He went out and bought another gun. And he's talking all kinds of crazy shit, and everybody's nervous about him. Like, he's a fucking shooter ready to happen. Stop going to class, and that's how they sent him back, because he's on a student visa. You can't not be in class. This kid was like gearing up. He was gearing up, and maybe they caught it before it happened, and maybe they wouldn't have, like 2 years ago when they interviewed the kid from Parkland.
Now,
that kid.
The strangest thing about that Parkland shooting is the interview one of the teachers did on ABC. This doesn't make any sense to me at all. It's like she said, I have the video. I could send it to you, Joe. It's less than a minute. She says, I opened up, I heard shots, opened up the door, all the kids ran in, they hid behind their desk, and there I saw the shooter 20 feet away from me. But at first, I thought he was a policeman. I'm like, what is the police doing here? He had full body armor, a mask on, a helmet on, and was shooting. I was like, what are the cops doing here? That is the strangest video I've seen.
Was it possibly someone shooting at the kid?
That's not what she said. She said she saw the shooter. That's
right, but I mean, how long was she watching for? Right? If you're like looking out the window and you see someone that's shooting someone, or shooting a gun, or even holding a gun. First of all, you have to realize that people in those traumatic situations, their memory is very fucked up. It's very shaky. Your brain's flooded with adrenaline. You remember, you're open to suggestion. People can put things in your head, and you all of a sudden think that was a real memory that you saw. There's been like scientific studies on that, and about suggestive memory, and about someone can literally, especially during periods of great duress, they can introduce ideas into your head, and you will tell those ideas hours later, days later, as your own, and you don't even realize that they put them in your head. It's real weird. Memory in traumatic situations like gun shootouts and shit like that is haywire, because you're working on that reptilian part of your brain. You're down to the lowest level. Like my friend Steve Ranella got attacked by a grizzly bear. He was in a Fognak Island. It's a crazy podcast. Him and these other guys, they had killed an elk, and they were packing this elk out, and they left the elk by the tree while they were at their camp. Then they went to go back, and a bear had claimed the elk. And this bear rushed them, and he was like, one of the ways he described it to me is like, you have an idea in your head of like what like an animal instinct is like. And he goes, I'm telling you, this goes way deeper than that. This goes way, when you really think your life is in danger, you really think it's over, you don't even exist anymore. You're moving, you have no idea what you're doing. You have to piece together what happened afterwards, and you were barely there in the first place. You're just gone. You're gone. You see somebody outside, da, 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 da. You have no fucking idea who you even are right there and then. All these people that are like, I would have run in the building and kicked that fucking guy's ass. You barely even know who you are. You got this video?
I sent you the video. The video of that. Yeah.
People have to understand memory.
Well, listen to her, and then let's see if she sounds like she's full
let's hear
of
what
shit.
she says.
Now, I actually sent you the actual clip.
Not the one.
This is not it?
Didn't I sent you one, right? On your phone.
This is not it, though.
That's the lady, but I don't know when she's gonna say. Unless
Oh,
you
let's
wanna
just play it because we don't hear it. We're not hearing it, Jamie.
That's what I was trying to get.
Oh, okay.
Writing love letters when the fire alarm went off. As students filed into the hallway, she heard gunfire.
Here we go. This is it.
The killing had begun.
I was about 2 feet away from my door. All of a sudden, I heard gunshots in the stairwell, which is about 20 feet away from my room. And then kids were screaming and then running back towards me and towards the end of the hallway. So I just went in this very strange autopilot mode where I pivoted on my feet. I unlocked my door, and then kids just started pouring in my room. I don't know how many kids were in there, but I was pulling them and getting them in and shouting at them to get in the room. And then I suddenly saw the shooter about 20 feet from me, standing at the end of the hallway, actively shooting down the hallway, just a barrage of bullets. And I'm staring at him thinking, why is the police here? This is strange, because he's in full metal garb, helmet, face mask, bulletproof armor, shooting this rifle that I've never seen before.
Huh.
I don't know.
That
dude.
sounds like someone who saw something.
Yeah.
That
And then
sounds
there's
like
a-
she got a
there's-
very good look at it.
And there's another video of a girl saying, yeah, we heard shots and we're running through the hallway. And then I run into Nicholas Cruz. And I looked at him and I told him, I'm like, isn't it weird that everyone thought this was going to be you? And then he just stood there and then we ran off because we heard more shots.
What?
It doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. And that stuff,
So
those
you
videos
think
get taken down. Those videos get taken
but
down.
that video is not taken down.
They've been taking them down. When they find them, there's people actively taking down witness testimony that doesn't go with the official narrative, man.
So you think that this is like a false flag? Like someone went in there,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
shot up the school.
They do it all the time, dude. That's what they do. And then they focus on it. They had this Nicholas Cruz guy, and they go, "Oh, we got a perfect guy." So they come in. They have a professional team. They drag a Nicholas Cruz. They do what they got to do. They throw him in there, arrest them, and go, "We got him." And then everyone buys it. That's what's going on,
Right,
In
but you know
my
that- but
opinion.
it-
In my opinion.
But this is a crazy opinion, right? Because you weren't there.
I'm not the
It's
only one
on the
saying
other
this.
side of the
Yeah.
country. I'm sure, but every
Yeah.
time there's any sort of
all that old
mass
footage looks
event,
like it
some
doesn't
horrible
look
event,
authentic.
there's always
It looks like they faked all that shit.
What about?
But I don't know.
I can't remember the
I'm
last
a
time I saw
retard.
one.
I'm
What
a
do you-
retard.
You're
Do you
not
think
retarded.
nuclear
Yeah,
bombs are fake? Is that what you're saying to me?
There's a conspiracy theory that nuclear bombs actually don't exist. That they never actually figured it out, but they realized that the threat of nuclear bombs is good enough.
But Eddie, you can see the bombs.
atom bombs?
But
can
how do you
watch
know by
go
seeing
off.
them that they're
Did you
real?
ever see the one where they dropped the bomb in the ocean? And they didn't know how much of a blast it would create.
But what I'm
So
saying-
Hiroshima.
but what I'm
But
saying
they
is,
didn't have
all
the
I'm
fucking
saying-
ability to fake this
No,
when they did it.
but all I'm
in
saying
the
is, how do you know it
1940s?
wasn't just a regular powerful bomb? Like, how do you know? How do you know by
It's a
watching a
nuclear
bomb go
bomb.
off?
Okay,
But
let's
how do you know
watch
it's
it.
nuclear if you
Pull
watch
up
the
the
bomb?
nuclear
I don't know.
test in
I
the
don't know what a
ocean.
nuclear bomb looks like when it blows up. I don't know.
There's
Compared to
nuclear.
a regular bomb.
I don't know. How
Eddie,
would you know the
listen to
difference?
him.
I'm not a
Eddie,
bomb
Eddie,
expert.
Me neither.
Eddie,
I don't know.
Eddie,
We
listen
have,
to him.
we have things that can test nuclear
But
radiation.
I'm saying, how can you tell? I know that
because you can
people-
do tests.
I don't know.
You can do tests with those instruments.
But I've never done those
But
tests.
you
Have
can.
you?
You can't. I have.
I don't
You
know.
can.
Can you? I don't know.
But Eddie,
You
this
can,
is,
though.
This
You're
is
not
not
willing to,
something that
but
you're
you can.
studied in.
I'm saying I don't
Right?
know.
I know, but I'm
I'm saying
saying
I don't know. But I'm saying
telling
I
you,
don't,
you can.
how can people look at a bomb? You're saying someone else figured it out. how can you look at a bomb and
I think you're thinking about shit the wrong way. I really do.
No, I'm just saying, if there was videos of 20 bombs going off, would you be able to pick out the nuclear bombs?
Eddie, they make these giant mushroom clouds. They're very unusual. It's not like a regular bomb.
I'm not saying that.
Pull that video
I'm just
up
saying,
of the bomb in the ocean.
How can anybody tell, like a regular
Before
person,
you
how
ask
could you
that
tell?
question, I think you should probably talk to a nuclear physicist. And
I'm just
study-
asking
but to
questions. I don't know.
But to question it like it's not real is ridiculous. They killed how many fucking people in Nagasaki and Hiroshima?
How do you know what kind of bomb that was?
Watch this. Watch this bomb.
Aren't there still?
Look at this.
I don't know.
Dude,
How do you know if that's what kind of bomb that is?
That is the craziest amount of power you could ever imagine. I could never imagine something that can blow the ocean
With
a
dynamite?
mile into the sky.
Okay.
And that's just one video of it. There's another one of those videos where they do it from a distance where you look at the water where it's falling from.
I get that.
See if you can
but
find
do
one.
you understand? It could be a nuclear bomb. I'm saying, all I'm saying
why
is,
guess?
how can you
Look at
know
that.
for sure?
Look at that.
How can you
Dude,
know for
how
sure?
many whales died in this?
Oh, everything died. dude.
Everyone.
They
And
made
all
some-
the fish.
They made some tuna salad out of that motherfucker.
And all the fish are fucked.
Look at the water come down. How crazy that is.
What that boat's fucked though, huh?
Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of bomb that is. I don't know.
Look at that.
That's
Look
a
how
that's a
high
big
that gets in the
explosion.
sky.
That's high. That's big. But I don't know
why
what
question it?
conventional bombs.
It's what difference does it make?
Because Eddie's saying the reason why they threaten nuclear bombs is to keep everyone kind of chill, but we might not have the.
They've got the
You don't-
power to do that, dude. That would wipe out a fucking city.
But maybe you
Drop
could do
on
that
a
with,
city?
with just regular conventional bombs. Maybe maybe that's like 10.
Okay. This is
What I'm
just-
saying is I don't know.
Right. Well, you should find out.
I don't know. But okay.
This is a nuclear bomb.
Okay.
I mean, the scientists all agree there's no conspiracy. The conspiracy is amongst idiots.
Okay.
These people that are talking about it online, they literally have no idea what they're talking about, and they're spreading this
that's what I'm saying. I
nonsense.
don't know. I am saying I don't know.
I understand you don't know, but don't even bother questioning it. It's a waste of time. You're going down a rabbit hole for no reason. You're wasting all this time. How do you know? How do you know? How do you know? I don't need
what
to
do you,
know.
What do you
can
care
watch
about
a
me
fucking
wasting my
nuclear
time?
bomb going
Well,
off.
I could waste my time on whatever. Why are you so
want to?
concerned? Why are you so concerned about me wasting my time?
Because you waste our time too.
Why? It's
We
an interesting
start talking
conversation.
about whether or not nuclear
We don't
bombs
have to
are
talk
real.
You don't
about
want
this.
answers, though.
We don't have to
But
talk about this.
Why don't you want to find the answer to it? Why do you just want to question it? You could look up the
I would.
answer.
I
You could
would.
go study
You could
it.
look up. Yeah, you could look up anything.
It's not going to look up. If you literally want to know the answer to this particular question,
You could look it up
no,
on Google.
no, I'm not.
Where?
saying that, I want to
Library?
finish. No. You could go to college.
Okay.
You could get a professor. You could find any number of people that have the answers, could show you how to study them, could prove the test to you, could lay it out, could give you all these instructions so you could go do it on your own without anybody else.
I don't care about it that much.
Then why again? Then Joe's point.
I
Why
just,
bring
I
it to
just,
us and question it?
I just don't trust anything I can't verify for myself.
But you
don't have to get mad
you
because of
can't-
that. Why are you mad because of
I'm-
that? You're getting mad right now
You
because I don't
can
trust shit from the government.
You can
You're getting
verify
angry at me.
government.
You can verify this. You just said you can't, but you can. That's the issue on some of these things with science. They are.
Have you verified it?
Yes, they're
How
verifiable.
did you verify it?
I went to fucking physics class
And what is
at college. I got an A.
okay? So that proves that
Yeah, no.
that
Yes.
proves nuclear
Well,
bombs.
he understands
No.
it,
Okay,
Eddie. He
okay.
can
I didn't make
explain
it to
you
that
how
class.
it works.
I quit college. I didn't keep going down the nuclear class. That's farther in than physics 111 and 112 at Ohio State. They don't give it to the freshmen.
Damn, I didn't go into
high
Ohio
level.
State.
That's it. I
And?
mean, if you want the answers, you can go get them. It's not just question the
This is
world.
why it's frustrating, because you don't want the answers. You just want to question everything that the, in air quotes, government says.
Who
And so
cares?
we
Why
do.
are you so angry
I'm
over
not.
that?
It's frustrating.
Why?
Because the
Why?
world being
I'm
flat,
not-
because nuclear bombs being fake, because dinosaurs not being real, all
What's-
those
what's
things
the
are
big deal?
crazy. They're a giant waste of time
For who?
for us when we're talking
Let's
about
talk about
it.
something else.
Okay, but you like talking about those things.
Hey, I didn't bring up nuclear bombs. You guys did. I didn't bring it up.
But you really argued it for a while.
I'm just bringing up questions, and you're getting angry.
I'm not angry, Eddie.
Okay, good.
Do you hear me being angry right now?
You guys sounded angry. You said you were frustrated.
What's frustrating?
Frustration it usually is in there with anger.
I'm just saying the one fun point Eddie was making is like, man, I don't know nuclear science or anything like that. So how do we know those atom bombs are real compared to a regular bomb? It was a fun conversation. That's it. Just to mix up your fucking Cavs, Jamie.
Hey, they got Game 7 tomorrow morning. Turn in.
Game 7.
Big game.
LeBron's
yeah, no,
screwed.
you can look into a lot of this stuff, and you can find the answers. That's all. That's my only point. And when you're talking over me, that's where the frustration comes from. That's it.
You're angry.
I'm not angry.
Don't get angry at me
Eddie,
wasting
stop
my
telling
time.
people to not get angry. You're using that as a defensive tactic. because he's making a good point.
Because I'm
so
not
you keep
the
saying
one.
people are angry.
Okay. You say it's frustrating.
So
We could say
is
that
my
you're
education,
angry because you don't believe in the government. You're angry. I don't trust the government. You could say that. We could say, why are you angry?
I do say that.
No, we could say that to
Okay.
you. We could say, why are you angry? That doesn't get anybody anywhere. We're just talking about the reality of these facts.
You guys can believe whatever you want.
all right, I will.
Okay.
I believe everything I've been taught and learned.
Go right ahead.
I think
I'm not
there's-
angry at you.
all right, all
That
right.
doesn't frustrate me. I don't care what you think.
But am I wrong then?
No. You could believe whatever you want.
But why would you continue to question it?
Hey, Brendan, that's a nice shirt.
Hey,
What is
thanks,
that?
man. A lot of
What kind
floral's in right now,
patterns
fellas.
of that on that
Floral
shirt?
is
that
in.
flowers?
Floral is in right now.
That's like
Hawaiian.
abstract.
If you go to Hawaii, make sure you wear a nice Hawaiian print. It's in right now,
Florals.
Joe. I know you're not big
Should
into
you
style.
wear a Hawaiian shirt like with the buttons? Because
Yes.
those are the only time you should wear those.
They're in right now. They're in right now.
I used to wear those on stage like an asshole.
Did you really?
I thought they were
Like
cute.
the Tommy Bahama. They're back now, so you'd be good.
Oh, they're back. You know what's in. Do you have any idea at all what's fashionable?
Not at all.
No
I have
idea.
no idea. I'm wearing the
gotta be
same
into
jeans from
fashion,
10
though.
years ago.
You gotta be
Yeah.
into I like fashion.
But why are you into fashion?
I don't know. Since I was a kid, I was super into fashion. I just love fashion.
Huh.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you why. I collect shoes. I like the trendy whatever's going on.
But you're one of the rare straight guys. It's really.
I know
into
you'd
it.
think I'd suck a ton of dick. That'd
But
be
you
a conspiracy
really,
theory.
you really do enjoy it.
Love it.
Like you like funky shoes.
Yeah, I think
and-
I got a job on E. They're like, "What? You're not gay?" I'm like, "No, I'm just super into fashion."
Well,
Like, you're hired.
well, girls like dudes that are into fashion generally.
Yeah, but he genuinely likes it.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, you like looking good.
I read about it, GQ magazine, all that stuff.
Oh,
It's very
shit, okay.
strange.
Nothing wrong with that.
I when you were shooting your special in Boston, I raced the text because I was gonna be like, dude, what are you gonna wear? And I was like, I'm not gonna send that to him because he's not gonna send that to him.
That's
All time.
no,
That got ranked number-
Battlefield Earth.
There you go.
Yeah, you're fucking
I'm
up
fucking
today
my
with the
shit up, man.
names.
I'm fucking up.
You know that Trump gave NASA a whole shitload of money, like $19 billion, and said, okay, here's the money, but we're going to the fucking moon. Let's go to the moon. So they started a campaign to go to the moon, and they just canceled the mission.
Why?
No. They didn't cancel the mission. They canceled the moon rover. They
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
they canceled the construction of the moon, and everybody's confused. They don't know how they did that because this is like the last moon rover that unless they have some new top secret moon rover that they don't want to let anybody know about.
Maybe they found some new cool shit.
Maybe.
Probably.
Why did?
Yeah. Maybe they can't go.
Imagine if we really did. Imagine
Trump
if we
said, let's
really
go.
did.
And they're like, okay, give us the money.
Like, let's figure it
They go,
out.
okay, we'll figure it out. We got 19 billion.
Imagine if
We're
we
gonna
really
figure
did
this
find out.
Nobody else is working on it, putting a rover on the moon. But the NASA wasn't either until Trump said, here's the money. Let's go to the fucking moon, and then we're going to Mars.
Could you imagine if Trump goes on TV and says, there's a lot of things to talk about. One of them is it's a terrible tragedy. We've never been to the moon, ladies and gentlemen.
I
never
feel
been
like
to the
that's
moon.
some shit he would do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If
yeah,
he found
yeah.
out, he doesn't know.
We're
yet.
all.
He doesn't know.
How do you know he
He
doesn't,
doesn't
let
know.
him know.
He's too busy with.
He's friends with Alex Jones.
He's a
No,
loose
they,
cannon.
they don't
Crazy-
really talk that much
Because they
He-
can't. They can't. Everywhere they go, they're wearing wires. Everyone's
yeah.
wearing a wire. Their phones are being
You know,
tapped.
you know who QAnon is? QAnon.
I've heard about that.
It's crazy shit, dude.
What
Is
are
it?
you-
QAnon is someone in the Trump administration. People think it's someone in intelligence and the military who's dropping all these clues on 4chan and 8chan. So the whole thing is it real? Is it disinformation? Is someone playing a trick? But he legally can't say what's going on behind the scenes
Another leg lock. Look at this. He legally can't say.
He's gonna.
because it's against the law. So he's dropping all these clues, and it's someone named QAnon, and it's been going on for about 3 months. And there's all these people in the underground. Basically, he's saying, trust the president. It's going to take a while to take down all these corrupt people at the top of the FBI and the Department of Justice and all this shit. We're going to take them down one by one. So he's been dropping all these clues on how they're going to do it. It's pretty interesting. You listen to it every day. His drops every day, and it's like it gets addicting. But you don't know if it's real or not. Like, is it disinformation? It's called QAnon. And he makes drops every day and leaves all these clues of what's going on behind the scenes.
But no one can trace back to find out who he is or anything like that?
No, I think on like 4chan or 8chan, isn't it? Like, if you can hackers know how to drop information without being tracked, right?
Oh, for sure.
Right? That's what's going on.
That's
Have you heard of QAnon? I know you have, right?
Yeah, there's a bunch of posts about it, but again, who knows if it's real or not?
Yeah,
It's hard to know.
but the people that, I mean, there's people who there's a guy named Jerome Corsi who works for Alex Jones, who that's his job, is to analyze all these clues of what's going on, what Trump is doing behind the scenes, because he's got the media, all the entire media, Hollywood, FBI, and what they're finding out is they're finding text messages and emails going back and forth between key people running the government, colluding to destroy Trump. That's what's going on.
Well,
so
for sure, they don't
crazy
want
shit.
him around.
No, hell no.
Nobody,
They're
none of
trying to
those
get him out.
people that have been in politics,
But they're being
established
busted
politics
now.
forever.
They didn't think he
Yeah.
was going to win, so they did all this shit thinking Hillary was going to win. But now that he won, they're going back and looking at all the text messages from all these super powerful people. People are resigning. It's crazy shit going on, and most people don't know. It's like Game of Thrones for real. You know how Game of Thrones has like 50 characters, and it would take you about a month to catch up on what's going on. There's just so much going on. That's what's going on. There's a Game of Thrones going on right now, but the media is only going to tell you their side, and then QAnon is dropping the behind-the-scenes clues. It's pretty fascinating.
Arm triangle here.
Another submission.
This is
This
interesting.
is over. This is over.
This is a standing,
100% it's over.
Standing arm triangle.
100% it's over. 100%.
He look at him talking to the camera. Oh, go back to the camera. He's talking to it.
He should jump to full guard. He should jump to full guard.
Why do you think this is definitely done?
It's so deep, and the guy's not doing anything with his left hand. Well, he wasn't. If he just jumps full guard,
he's in
it's over.
trouble. He
Okay,
goes down.
there you go. Okay, it's over now.
It's
No way he's
definitely-
gonna survive.
It's
See?
tapping.
No
You
way.
got it.
No way.
Damn, Eddie Bravo called that shit.